Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I continually have been making very late night YouTube lives, so I understand that most of you that will watch this hopefully will be watching the replay. All I can say is I've had a couple of doozy crazy days the last couple days. Some incredible things are possibly, had a lot of amazing opportunities on the horizon, and just have had a lot of unexpected busyness in my day. So I am sorry that I didn't come on earlier, so hopefully you're enjoying watching the replay, but I want to keep this video short. It's quite late at night. Luckily, I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow because I have kind of a different schedule this week, but I wanted to just take a minute. I was racking my brain on what to share with you since I'm not going live during the day, and I had some original plans to share some essential oil lists, so I hope it's okay that I'm sharing this, but this will be a shorter video. But I have been meaning to do this at some point in October anyway, but I wanted to share some of my Power Sheets material with you, and this is from the October sheet little divider in the planner here. This is the Power Sheets goal setting planner. This is going to be a great month. There's a lot of information that you can go through and glean with this, but one of the things I really love about the Power Sheets is the tending list. And if you follow the brand Cultivate What Matters on Instagram, they do every Tuesday, they do a live video called Tending List Tuesday. So the title in the video is not my own. This is a Power Sheets idea, Cultivate What Matters idea. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna use that and just kind of check in with you guys on my October goals. I started making videos checking in with my goals, I wanna say last year, and then I just dropped off in filming YouTube. And my plan is to share a lot more goal-oriented videos, especially as we go into the end of the year and then at the beginning of next year. And I also wanted to share this video because it would tell you a little bit about the tending lists, which is the heart of the Power Sheets, because the Power Sheets are releasing a week from tomorrow. So if you're interested in snagging some, I'm going to do a full video, a sit down camera video, not a live, where I go through the interior of the Power Sheets and you can see if this is a product for you. But for goal setting, I just don't think there's a better thing for it. And so I thought it'd be kind of fun to check in with my goals, talk about this here. The tending list is what I use now to check over my goals every month. And so since we're kind of in the middle of the month, it's a really good time to check in and just see how I'm doing. And maybe I'll give you guys some ideas for some goals that you want to set in your life. And if you don't have these Power Sheets, not a big deal. You can make your own tending list in your journals or your own planner or whatever. This tending list says encouraging words at the top. And so I thought I would share an October quote with you. I love the quote from Anne in the Anne of Green Gables. I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers. But I found a new one this year, and it says, life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. And it was written by F. Scott Fitzgerald. So that's the quote I put up here. And then these are broken down into monthly, weekly, and daily goals. And so I usually don't put a lot of pressure on myself. I really don't. I mean, some months I have tons of goals in every area, and some months I just have a couple of things in each goal area. I find that when I do these sheets, I have a hard time finding specifically weekly goals. I'm really good at setting up daily goals because I want to implement daily habits into my life. And I'm really good at putting monthly goals because I have a little bit of time to do that. So if you're really interested in learning more about the Power Sheets and how to do goal setting and just checking in with goals and getting ideas for goal setting, check out Cultivate What Matters on Instagram. This is not sponsored. They're not paying me. I am an affiliate for Power Sheets, but it's because I love them and I buy them every year. And so I believe in the company, I believe in the product. But this video is not sponsored. There will not be any links like that in there. This video is not sponsored, but I just wanted to share that I love this product and I've used it every year now. And so that's why I like to tell you guys about it, because I learned about this, the Power Sheets and goal setting products like this from somebody else who used them. So, and I'm thrilled that I learned about that. So that's just a little kind of FYI, just so you know. But I feel, but like I said, I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied. It's late at night. I apologize if you're watching the replay, but check out Cultivate What Matters, especially on Instagram Live, because every Tuesday they do a live video with Tending List Tuesday. They kind of go over ideas for Power Sheets. One of the people on staff checks in and gives you ideas and just kind of talks about it. So that's really where I've gotten a lot of good ideas. So wanted to check in with my goals here with you guys. Some monthly goals this month I had. This was really a month that I wanted to kind of rest and settle and kind of rejuvenate and look ahead to the fall and to the winter, because I just finished a pretty large creative project in my own creative and professional life. I just finished a musical production that ran through September. It was really a busy time. And so I wanted to take October to kind of reflect and kind of get reoriented. So I'm a big reader. You guys know that because I've been sharing reading videos. And so I try to put a goal of reading a certain amount of books every month, because one of my main goals this year is to read at least 35 books. I know that's a lot for some people and that's nothing for others. But in general, I didn't read as many books last year as I wanted to. And so I had a goal to read at least 3 books cover to cover. And I think I've read 2 as of right now. And then a next goal for me was to edit and do a rewrite on one of the essays that I'm working on. I've told you guys I'm working on a book, and I do take a class once a month, a writing class, and I submit my writing to that class, and then we talk about it and it gets critiqued. And so it's a really, really awesome class. I feel like it's something that it's been really helpful to me in my creative process. And so I have been writing a lot, but I take some of my best writing every month and submit it in my class so that I can get it critiqued and learn more. So that was what that goal was. I'm looking into more part-time job options along with freelancing. And so I've been checking into that, and I'm really excited because I have a job coming up. I'm going to be in another production of a show. I'll let you guys know more about that as I can. So that was something that I really made progress on this month. And then I need to get my yearly mammogram. That's really important to me. And I lost my mother to breast cancer. So that's something that's both a little emotionally difficult, but also a non-negotiable prerogative that I have every year. And so I am due to get mine this month, and I'm gonna do that. And then I want to renew my passport. My passport expired, and I went overseas to Iceland last year, and it was one of the most incredible trips I've ever taken in my life. And I want to renew my passport because I want to travel more in the future and have more travel adventures. So that's all I have on the list here. I'm sure there's other things that I've been working on that didn't make it on the list, but I just kind of would be realistic in real life and share with you the kind of examples that I put here. I mean, I need to put something down about my exercise routine for sure. I need to declutter some stuff. You know, there are other things I could have put on there, but those, I really just kind of use this as like putting the first things on there that really, you know, are priority for me. And you give yourself grace, because a lot of people feel like they have to fill every line, and I have learned the hard way that I do not. And if I focus on what really matters and just make little by little progress, it's really helpful. On my weekly goals, I just wrote 2 different things. I wrote to complete oh, there we go. I think it froze a little bit. Sorry. To complete my weekly Bible study homework, I'm doing a devotional right now in the book of John. And even when I can't go to the meetings that where it's held, I am still working on doing that book just kind of as my own quiet devotional prayer time during the day. At some point during the day. So there is weekly studies, and so I have down here to finish the weekly study each week. And then I am also checking in at a weight loss clinic through my doctor because I am on the ketogenic diet, and I haven't had as good of a success with getting to those appointments because it's kind of far away from where I live. But I'm still keeping my food diary and taking my supplements and really being on point with that. So I just wanted to make sure that I followed up with my weekly appointments. So that's all I wrote down in my weekly goals. Again, I probably want to do more, but I gave myself grace because in October, it was for me all about kind of resting, taking a step back, just looking at what I've got to accomplish, you know, to finish out the year, and just kind of taking a moment and taking a breath, because I worked really, really hard on this last project I did. And then in daily goals, I usually have a lot of things that I write down for daily goals because I feel like that's one of my favorite places on the power sheets, because, and there's also these little areas where you can check off when you did them and when you didn't. And I'm not someone who has to check something off, but I like this design because it just shows you, if you want to track it, you can, but there's grace and you don't have to do that. So I just like writing down things that will be helpful to me in my daily routine. So I take a lot of supplements, both for health and wellness and also as part of what I'm doing in conjunction with my doctor. And so I have them all in my kitchen laid out. And so I just have to remember to take them all at the right time, because I do them some in the morning, some after lunch, mostly some in the morning and some at dinner, and a little bit in the afternoon. So I write that down to really check in and make sure I've done that. I also drink a lot of water, and I fill up a large container with electrolyte powder that's just sweetened with stevia so that I can get my electrolytes in along with my water. And then I wrote down devotions and prayer just to kind of like piggyback on what I had put up in my weekly goals, but that I wanted to really make time every day, whether sometimes I'm writing in my workbook and sometimes I'm just writing in my prayer journal or praying or just taking a moment and being still and being quiet, listening to worship music, just taking time to really fill up my soul. So those are all the things that I have written. Usually my daily goals field, there's like 2 more lines left, and usually it's completely full. But again, this was just, you know, really an example to show you guys. And then what's really fun about these power sheets is they have all sorts of stickers. There's a goal setting sticker book, and I like to go back in and put stickers on throughout the month to kind of motivate me. And they have these really cool stickers. They color code, first of all. So as you make up your list of goals for the year, you can then put stickers by each one of those things and see which goals it applies to. So again, along with the concept that you're making progress. And then I was going to show you, there's some other great ones here. There's like top priority. I really like this, and it's hard to see them, but they say I made progress. So what's cool is the power sheets have a progress bar, and sometimes you can just check things off or fill it in. But I also can stick the sticker, you know, as I go through the year, through the month, and at the end of the month, and mark like how my progress was. Like I need to work on that, or I need to move that task to next month, or I did it and it was great and I made progress. So that's fun. And then after you do that, you've got your tending list to kind of look at all month. And then the next page, there is a blank page where you can print out a tending list. And I did print out one of the tending lists, which is a wellness tracker, but I honestly haven't been using it this month. But what I'm starting to do, and I'm going to put it in one of the pages, is there's a blogger I follow that has these what I learned prompts and lines for each season. So what I learned in the fall, the spring, the summer, the winter. And so I like to print these out and either put it in my power sheets or my bullet journal, so that I can track the things I learned in the season. So I'm either going to put it right there or put it in my bullet journal. And then as I go through towards the end of the month, there's a month in review, and you can kind of just take stock of your month, and then you look forward to the next month. So really, really, really love this resource. I just wanted to kind of give you a brief overview of how I use it, talk through a little bit of my goal setting. I've got some exciting things coming up on the horizon, and this month so far has really been about, you know, pursuing that, getting my plans in motion. I've been working really hard. I'm really trying to stay focused on getting back on track with my clean eating. So I probably will write that in there, you know, just pay attention somehow to put in here, like to really focus on clean eating, and I have been. And the other cool thing is that I think like a lot of people, if you don't fill out a goal sheet or a tending list like this right away at the beginning of the month, you think, oh no, the month is shot, I don't have to do it now. But what's great about these is you can start anytime. Like I could fill this out at the end of the month and then just track how I did. Like there are no rules, and it's all about little by little progress and starting right where you are. And I know those sound like cliches, but I really believe in the concept of it, because you really can start wherever you are, and you can always start fresh and start anew and work towards those goals. You don't have to feel like you have to start right at the beginning of the month, and you know, you can really have some moments where you fall off the wagon and then finish strong. So it just really depends on what's going on in your season of life too. So I just wanted to share these because they're a really important resource to me. I love the aesthetic. They're so durable. They're really pretty. I just love this resource, and especially in the fall, I really like it because I can write out stuff about my goals. I can be thinking about, you know, kind of looking at what I want to finish strong in the end of the year, so that I can look back at the year and really kind of take stock of what I accomplished or what I wanted to accomplish, what I'm looking to accomplish, and begin to, you know, do the preliminary work. I mean, I'm not going to think about my 2019 goals for a couple more months for sure. But this is a really lovely tool, just especially I feel like in the fall season, I really end up reaching for it a lot more. Like there's some months I don't pick it up at all, and there's some months I pick it up every day. So I hope that was helpful. I just wanted to kind of go through that a little bit and share some goal setting ideas and some of the goals that I was working on. So let me know in the comments below, what are some of the goals that you're working on? If there's goals that you have that maybe you're just working through. If you use the power sheets, you know, just talk to me about that generally in the comments. But let's talk about anything goal setting, anything like that. And then I just wanted to ask you guys, if you're still watching, please comment at the end of this video that you watched till the end, because that would mean a lot to me. But I am working on some resources for you guys because I make these videos for you. And so I am trying to answer 2 questions. In essence, are there certain needs or things that you would like to know or want to know or need to know that would be helpful to you that you watch my channel for? Like if there was something about essential oils you'd like to learn more about, or something about lifestyle or creativity, I would love to know that in the comments. And then, because I'm really working on something that I can give you as a gift for watching my channel, but also something that would be a helpful resource to you. But I'm trying to most figure out what you guys like to glean from my channel. So if you have any answers to that, of anything that you would think would be helpful, like if there's a need or a problem or something that you watch my channel to learn more about, or things specifically, if it's like about essential oils, like if there's something real specific that you would like to glean from me, let me know that in the comments, because I'm working on creating some resources to give to you guys free. So let me know that in the comments. I would really, really, really appreciate it. And let me know you watched till the end of the video. So it wasn't much shorter than my typical video, but it was a little bit shorter. So I hope you appreciate that. Again, I'm sorry for these late night lives. I am definitely going to be able to go live earlier in the day, hopefully, as I finish out this week and have some fun content for you guys. So I'll have a link to Power Sheets down below. I share that with you guys often. But talk to me about anything goal setting wise, and I'd love to hear what your concerns are and what your needs are. Your felt needs are, and what you feel like you would enjoy learning from me in that way. So thanks for watching. Take care on the other side of that screen, guys, and I'll be back at you tomorrow with another live video. Take care. Bye.